Hi everyone and welcome to this week's guidance video. I hope that you all had a wonderful Easter break with your family and friends. And as I mentioned in last week's video, this really is a time for us to be honouring and appreciating our loved ones in spirit, as well as our loved ones that we have here on the earth plane. And I'm really feeling very strongly for this week that there is a lot of opportunities for us to choose peace and love over fear and anxiety. And I feel very strongly that there will be times during the week where there'll be things happening on the planet, there'll be things happening in different countries, maybe even things that are happening in our own life that will create turmoil and fear and anxiety. And in any moment that we feel that, that's an opportunity for us to actually say, okay, I'm going to take a step back into myself. I'm going to step into my toolbox. And what do I have in my toolbox that will help me move from an emotion of fear to the emotion of love? And as the Course in Miracles teaches, there are only two emotions in this world, fear or love. And love is the only true, real emotion that we have. So for our guidance cards this week, so for Monday and Tuesday, let's see what we've got. And the first card, so I'm using Doreen Virtue's purpose cards this week. Oh, life purpose cards. Did that wrong again. So I love this. Okay, talk to your angels. So this is an opportunity for you, again, when you are feeling fear or anxiety, is to ask your angels for assistance in any situation that you're dealing with. Now that could be as simple as getting the kids ready to go to school, or getting ready to go to a job that's not serving you at this time. But however, this is the situation that you're in. Sometimes we can't change the situation that we're in, and the greatest gift that we can give ourselves is to accept where we're at and say, okay, this is okay for me right now. I'm okay. Everything's working for me right now. This is where I'm meant to be. And as we learn acceptance in the situations that we're in, and we can appreciate the situations, so that means we have to be mindful of our thoughts and our self-talk and say to ourselves, okay, this is not ideal for me. This is not where I want to end up, but this is the journey for me right now, and these are the things that I can appreciate about it. And so when we're asking our angels, our source, our loved ones in spirit for guidance and help, they're there the moment that you ask to help you. Now that may be that they will bring somebody into your life that you can have a conversation with that's outside of your normal circle, that will give you some insight into the situation that you're in, and you can say, thank you, that's exactly what I needed to hear in this moment to help me get through what I'm getting through. Our angels are always there to give us the assistance that we require on our life journey. And so it's sometimes we just need the reminder that we're not doing it on our own. And this is important for you to understand on Monday and Tuesday this week, that you're not on your own. None of us are in this life on our own. And the greatest injustice that we do to ourselves is to think that we are separate from the whole, and we're not. We are all connected. We are all light beings, and we are all here for a particular purpose. Now, sometimes it takes us a little longer than others to work out what that purpose is. Sometimes it's being a mum, but be the greatest mum that you can be. Give as much love and energy as you can, but make sure that you're filling yourself up first. It may be that you're in a job at the moment that you don't love, but you're very good at what you do. So honor the goodness that you are bringing. Bring your light and shine your light as brightly as you can in all that you do. And if that is just what you do for one day, for this one day, I'm going to be the brightest light that I can be. Your role might just very well be to bring positivity and light into the workplace where you are working. And once you honor that and you accept that and then you live that, then opportunities will arise for you to move out of that area or that situation. So Wednesday and Thursday. Crystals. Now, I love crystals. Clearly, I wear them all the time. They're all over me. So what I'm feeling very strongly with that is that your connection that you have to crystals, use that for healing of yourself. And then as you continue to heal yourself and you continue to identify your strengths and your truth, what that then does is it allows other people around you to also do the same. So in that moment, you're actually providing healing to a particular person or to an area. And again, I feel this is very relevant to you in the areas that you're trying to improve in your life. So bring crystals with you. I used to always have crystals at work with me and wear them because the energy was very dense, and there was, a lot of people carry a lot of their own wounds with them. So it's an ideal way for you to protect yourself from that, but also to help uplift others around you. So there is a lot of good that you can do no matter where you are, no matter what your journey is, and no matter what your life purpose is. Crystals have been around for millennia, and they have so much power and properties within them that you, at any time that you require it, can access this to help you to achieve what you want to achieve. So for Friday, heart's desires. Now this has been coming up a lot in my readings as well, in my guidance card readings. And what I have learned over time is that we, not just women, men do this as well, we really get into the habit of not listening to what's going on in our heart center. We're not listening to the messages that our bodies are giving us. And when we deny our emotions and when we deny our heart's desire, it manifests physically in you, in your world, as unhealthy relationships, unhealthy situations, pain in your body, depression and anxiety. And what this is your body, your internal heart center, your emotional guidance is trying to let you know that something in your world is not in alignment. You may not be in alignment with what your heart, your soul is wanting you to do. What your soul and your heart, they're both the same, but we feel within our heart center is coming here to do. And so when we meditate, when we get out in nature, when we value the people that are around us, and sometimes when there's people around us that really bring up this internal resistance, that's an indicator that that person has something. They're showing you something about yourself. What you don't like in another person is actually something that's reflected of you. And we all have a shadow self. And the time is coming for us to acknowledge that, yes, we do have a shadow side to ourselves. And instead of pretending it's not there, acknowledge it. Have curiosity about what your shadow self is showing you. And if we ignore it in ourselves, it shows up in other people. And so this is an opportunity for you to really sit down, take some quiet time, and ask yourself, your higher self, the self, your big self that's connected to the energy of all that is, what is it that I'm to do? I love this also from A Course in Miracles, and I say it all the time, and if I get it a little bit out of order, I'm sorry. But I always say, to the energy of all that is, to my higher power, where would you have me go? Who would you have me be? What would you have me say, and to whom? And when you connect to that, you're removing yourself from the little me and handing yourself over to the big me. Does that make sense? Because then what we're doing is we're being of service then. How can I be of service to something greater than myself? And when we do this and when we have this intention, we then are able to step outside of ourselves, and that's when the internal guidance can be shown to us externally. And that's when we can connect internally to ourselves and go, okay, I have a clear understanding now of what my direction is. And sometimes that might be over here and we're here. But when we do this, it allows us to switch where our intentions are and to move in the right direction. It's about honoring yourself, honoring your true self and your true direction. So I hope that that brings you some insight and some guidance for the coming week. And I appreciate your time that you've given to watch this, and I appreciate your support. And I hope that when you do internally connect to the source that's greater than yourself, that it brings you the peace, clarity, understanding and love that it's brought me. So anyway, have a great week, everybody, and thank you so much. Love you all. Bye.